WYP Magazine here with Corey Glover, frontman for Living Colour, now on tour with Galactic. Corey, thank you for having us out here.
Thank you.
You're performing Galactic tonight here in Wilmington, North Carolina. How's that tour going?
It's going great. We're just about winding up this particular leg of it. We're going to Atlanta tomorrow, and then next week we go to Australia for a couple of days, and come back and do some more stuff.
So how long is your stint going to be with them? Are you locked in with them?
I've been doing this right now for about almost 2 years now.
Okay.
So it'll be like 2 years in January, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it different from touring with Living Colour?
Well, it's a lot more stuff going on and a lot more native instruments, whereas it's bass guitar and drums with Living Colour, obviously. But we have a lot of samples and a lot of things going on, where this is basically bass, drums, guitar. There's a real B3. There are horns. There that kind of stuff. So it's a little more. It's a little more rootsy than Living Colour is.
Now, will Living Colour fans and Corey Glover fans, will they be able to hear you perform some of your classics?
Yeah, we do some Living Colour stuff as well. Yeah, took a minute, but they got it.
Yeah, I saw some video of that. Lovely.
What your country can do for you.
Speaking of cult of personality, that song's had a couple resurgences for you. First, I think it was a Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
Right.
And then recently CM Punk on WWE brought it back to light. Have you guys had any contact with him, or have you?
We have had a little contact with him, and he's, you know, he said in interviews, like, he loved the song since he was a kid, so it was just, and it sort of fit into his whole persona that he has right now.
Do you sometimes feel kind of typecast by that song? Like that's your one hit that people always talk about?
Well, yeah, they do talk about it, but you know, that's why we do all this other stuff. That's why I'm out with Galactic. That's why, you know, Doug and Will have been out with Miss Lauryn Hill, and Vernon has a project with Jack Bruce called Spectrum Road with City Black and Santana and John Modesti. So, although Living Color is in and of itself an entity, it doesn't define us in that we can take whatever we do outside of that.
Because as a fan, I always got frustrated because I thought you guys kind of got pigeonholed with that one song, and your catalog is just amazing.
Well, you know, if you listen just to that one song, that's all you're gonna get. So when you hear other things, yeah, hopefully it'll expand your idea of what the band is.
I know one song that I like in particular is "Flying," which I believe was about 9/11.
Yeah.
Was that based on? Did you know anybody personally who was involved in 9/11?
I know people who were in and around the World Trade Center, and when that went down, one of my best friends in the whole world was there. Was in financial center, and she got out basically by the skin of her teeth, and. But she knew people directly in the building that were and were, you know, subsequently killed because of that. So yeah, I have some connection to it. And the song of itself was about, you know, early on before the buildings collapsed, you saw people jumping out of windows. They were jumping out of 8-story windows. How are you going to get out of this? What is the significance of that? Is where the song, inspiration for the song.
Now, speaking of things of that nature, there's a presidential election coming up. I'm sure you heard about that. Mm-hmm. Mitt Romney and President Obama.
Yes.
Any personal feelings on that?
No.
Okay.
None that I wish to say out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I can get, I'd say something that wouldn't be nice to either one of them.
I hear you. Now you just released a single, BBQ, a solo single.
Yeah.
And that's going to be off your upcoming album, which was actually funded by your friends and fans.
Yes.
How did you go about that whole process? That's a whole unique process in today's...
Well, it seems, you know, that's the way it should be. You know, you're making music for people who want to hear it. So why not, you know, go to them and say, look, this is what you want to hear. This is how it gets done. It eliminates the middleman, really. It takes a record company, and it takes A&R people, and it takes, you know, marketing people out of the mix. It's you directly to the audience that you're dealing with, and they know what they're gonna get and how they're gonna get it. And if you help me, I'll help you.
And I suppose I think I know your answer to this already, but do you think that's going to be the wave of the future for the music industry now?
I don't know if it's going to be the wave of the future, but it's going to be definitely a part of how it works. I think that's the way it has to work. You know, I think there's been too much of a gap between audience and artist that you had to go through, jump through hoops and seek out videos and go to the record store and do all that stuff. Now you can go directly to them. Now it's me talking to you, and you talking to me, and that's how the interaction goes. So our connection is that much deeper, and your understanding of the music and my understanding of what an audience wants to hear is that much more profound.
Now you've promised your fans that this is going to be a true sequel to Hymns.
Yes.
Hymns is one of the most underrated albums of the past 25 years, in my opinion.
Oh.
A great soul album.
Yeah, I agree.
And of course, you know, R&B does not involve rhythm or blues anymore. Right. What went wrong with that album? Because you were on BET for a while. You were doing some big things.
You know, it's tough when people know you, like you were saying earlier, like when people know you for a certain thing, and you come out of the box with something slightly different from that, and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to react to that. You know, some people have. Sometimes transition works, but for a lot of artists that you might see as one thing, doing something different makes you go, I don't understand. And we had, that's what we were going through. You know, when people heard it, and when people got it, they heard it live, and when they actually got the record, the whole record, listened to it in its totality, they got it. But first glance, you kind of scratch your head as to what's going on.
Do you have a working title for the new album?
I don't, not yet. And I'm not trying to be lazy and call it hymns too, so I have to think about that.
And who are some of the musicians that we can expect to hear on the album?
Well, V. Jeffrey Smith, who
nice, Family Stand.
Who worked on the first record, is producing and playing on this next record. Sandra St. Victor from the Family Stand is on it. Yeah, so.
I was just gonna suggest that'd be a great duo.
Yeah,
you beat me to it.
And a myriad of other people. I'm still working on it. It should be finished in the next couple of weeks.
Cool. What's the future of Living Color then? If you're with Galactic, you're doing the solo stuff. Where do they fit in all this?
Oh, I'm working on a solo record as well. You know, there's 7 days in a week, so you got to do something sometime. So we're working on that. Doug and I have been writing, and Vern's got some stuff. And Will's definitely got some stuff, and so when in the next couple months we're gonna try to write and record this next record.
What advice would you have for a young?
See, you don't know what I know, and you ain't been where I'm going. And you thought you heard, but you did not hear. I would die to death. I would die to get the 7 wolves for what I believe in. Oh, yeah. I would die to death. I would die to get the 7 wolves for what I believe in. Oh, see, you don't know what I know, and you ain't been where I'm going. You thought you heard, but you did not hear. Hey, your daughter's too lonely. You ought to mind your own business. Don't try to outpraise your baby.
What advice would you have for a young artist trying to break in to the music business nowadays? It's such a flooded market with the internet, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a double-edged sword.
I think you should just play wherever you can, even if it's in front of Marshalls. I don't care where it is. You should play as much as you possibly can. In the basement, in your garage, on the couch, constantly playing. Make what you do the best it can be, because that's what you owe to an audience. And play wherever you can play, even if it's for no money or for nothing. Play as much as you possibly can so that you get a feel for what you're doing, because nothing beats live music. And no matter what you see on the internet or what you hear on the radio or whatever, you're always, if you can play in front of a live audience, it sets you apart from more than half of the people who are actually doing it.
Hey, keep them up. Hey, Wilmington. Hey, where you at? Hey, yeah, CG, check it out. Party people, 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 say yeah. Party people, 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 say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hola. Boom now. Hola, hola, eh. Rollin', 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 chicka boom now. Hola, 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 eh. Rollin', 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 chicka boom now.
forget, I think it was New Year's Eve, you guys did an MTV live performance. That was the first time, I believe you debuted Pride on that song. What was the reception to that at the time? Because it was a very social meaning to the song, and it dealt with racial issues.
Yeah. It was, you know.
Do you think in any way that might have hurt Living Color commercially?
No, nothing that we said or did was anything different than what we said or did anyplace else. Because, you know, for whatever reason, No Personality had a social bent to it. You know,
right.
Even we also had songs like Funny Vibe on the first record that dealt with that kind of stuff. So it wasn't anything out of the ordinary for us.
Open Letter to a Landlord.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't do anything different.
I thought it was cool because it was a rock band basically stating what the hip hop community was stating, and saying, you know what, I can play a guitar. It doesn't matter what color I am. Who do you think started all this?
Right.
I thought that was really cool. When I saw it, blew me away.
Yeah. So.
And it still does.
Thank you. But you know, and those kind of things still need to be said.
Absolutely.
And it had to be said. It had to be said then. Unfortunately, it still has to be said now. That, you know, people's preconceived notions of what we do. I'm in a folk band from New Orleans with a bunch of white dudes, you know.
And they're funky.
And they're very funky. And they're great. So, you know, what's happening? At the end of the day, what does it all mean? You know.
Right. I'm not going to take much more of your time, but just tell me what it's like as far as the touring life. I know you have a family, if I'm not mistaken. How do you deal with family matters when you're on the road?
The phone works a lot. The phone has to be on all constantly, and I love you know, Skype and FaceTime helps out a lot in those situations.
Cool. Well, Corey, any other words for your fans?
Just keep listening.
And where can they check you out?
You can go to the Facebook page. You can download the Corey Glover app. Just go to the iTunes store and it's there. And just, you know, search my name, COREY, GLOVER. It's not that difficult.
Get that BBQ barbecue. Get that joint.
Yeah.
And when should we expect the new album? Any time frame?
Probably in beginning of November.
Cool. Corey, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Bye.
There must be. You just live out the jacket, living in plans there. They don't need any more. Just get yourself free. When you hop on the bus, God, just drop on the key and get yourself free. Please step out the back jacket. No need any more. I could do to make you smile again. And I said, I appreciate that, but could you please explain about the 50 way? She said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight?